Hey guys, welcome back to a new YouTube video on the channel. I'm Dual Gaming, and yes, I am back with a brand new banger. Before we start this video, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment down below. What I'm trying to say is that comment down below that telling me you want me to make more kinds of these videos. And also like this video. Okay, now we can get started. So today I'm going to be making a part 3 on the bus series. You guys loved the bus game series. I've been looking through the comments on the videos, and they're pretty good, honestly. Thank you for all the support recently. So I'm going to make a bunch more of these videos. But sadly, I waited too long, and now if I go to my games and I scroll through, I cannot find the bus game. There's other bus games I've made, but just not the bus game that I've made for the tutorial. So we're going to have to be making a new one. Click on new, or you can click on my games or recent and select whatever baseplate you want. So I'm going to click new just for the tutorial, and then I'm going to click on classic baseplate. And now what I can do is get the bus I want to use. I can click on vehicles, and then we could search up bus. You'll find maybe some city buses. You can really use any bus you want. I'm going to be using a school bus. Okay, I found a perfect school bus I think I can use. If is that the school bus, or is it just loading in? I'll get back to you guys.
2 hours later.
Alright guys, so it did load in. So yeah, we're going to be using this bus. So once you have your bus, place it down like that. And I guess this is kind of like an updated version. And for some people, I'll show you the comments on the screen right now. You guys been saying it tried so many times, but it has not worked. Like this guy on the screen right now. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take this bus now. And whoa. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make a GUI. So in Starter GUI, you click on Starter GUI. You can either right click or click the plus, and add a screen GUI. Name the screen GUI to whatever you want, but make sure you have ignored GUI and set ticks on. What you can do is click the plus in the screen GUI and add a text button. You can make this text button to whoever you want, and you can resize it. Once you resize your button, you can go ahead and double click on it and make it to say open, or open spawner, or whatever you like. You could change the color by the settings in the properties. I'm going to change the background color to a blue, and the border color to a gray. You can make the border size to a 3. You can, in the text button, you can add a UI corner, and what you could do now is the UI corner. You can also add in the text button, you can also add a UI stroke. You'll see how the text is stroked now. Just make from contextual to border. Now you see I have that nice border. You can make the thickness to a 3 or whatever you'd like. And then, of course, you can make it to gray or, again, whatever you'd like. Now that you have your button customized, it's time to make the text scaled. What you can do is scroll down the properties until you find text scaled for the text button. Find text and make sure you find text scaled. It will now scale. And you can change the font if you'd like, which I'm just going to change it to a nice Source Sans bold. What you could do now is make your frame. In Screen GUI and not in the button, you can add a frame. You can resize the frame, and you can go ahead and customize it as you did to the button. So you now have your frame. There you go. You can add a UI corner and UI stroke to it by just clicking Shift and clicking duplicate. And what you could do now is put it inside the frame, and you see it's literally the same. Make the frame background, oops, not that, click on the frame and you can change the background color. I'm just going to change it to a bluish, a little darker of a blue. Actually, we'll change it to about the same. So there you go. You have that. It's a little off, but you guys can do, this is just for the tutorial, so you guys don't have to copy these settings. But now you can make the frame, and inside the frame, you can add a text button and just make it right here. There you go. In part 2, we'll add customization for the buttons and stuff. And I'll show you how to make like maybe a loading thing or something like that. And now what we could do is we can make the frame so it is not visible. Untick visible. Now it's not visible. It's still here though. But now what you can do is in the text button you can add a local script. You can name that script to whatever you want. Do script.parent, not two parents. Script.parent.mouse button, one click, connect function, and then what you want to do is go down and you want to do script.parent.frame.visible is equals to true. True will mean it is now visible, as you see visible, and then is equal to true. It all just makes sense. Now what you do is close that off, click play, and you will see if you click the open button, it will open the frame. Okay, we did something wrong, like usual, because I'm terrible at scripting. Alright, so what we want to do is actually add an end, not an export, add an end here with this thing. Hold up. Okay. Script.parent.mouse button, one click. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I did something wrong. Connect and then function. And then those two things. Yeah, I did that wrong. Sorry, guys. Script.parent, parent.frame visible. You know it now. Okay. You see, everyone makes mistakes. So hopefully this makes you not make a mistake. But I'm sorry, guys. Now if you click play, you'll see you guys can demo it too, but just to make sure, if you click open, it will open this up, but if the button does not do anything yet. Our bus is still here because we didn't make it so it's not there. You can close these up as we won't need them right now. But we'll need them in the future. So just drag your bus into, or first of all, you can rename your bus to whatever you want. I would just name it like bus something, or not to get confused. I'm just gonna name it to bus. And now what we could do is you can totally just drag it into the server storage. And now what you do is in the frame and in the text button, what you could do is add a script. You could delete this and you could do script.parent.mouse button, one click, connect function, just like so. And then you could do get car. And now what you could do is go down and do mod. And now you have to talk about your thing. So what we need to do is talk about our bus. So we do mod and do where it's in. So what we want to do is mod is equal to game dot server storage, because server storage is where our bus is, and then you do dot bus. Now what you do is you want to clone it. So you do clone is equal to mod, because now that we made mod mod is equal to that. So when we say mod, it already is just equal to that, so we don't have to say this whole line of code. And now we're saying clone is equal to mod. So now if we say clone, it's going to be equal to mod, which is mod is equal to this. So if we just say clone, it's just going to say all of this. And then mod, you want to do clone is equal to mod, and then you want to do clone. Go down, do clone, and where you want it to clone, which obviously is workspace. Clone is equal to game.workspace. Go down and do, I'm so sorry, do clone.parent is equal to game.workspace. Go down and do clone get joints. Like that. And there you go, you have your script. It will now spawn if you click on it. So if you not delete that, exit out and click play, you'll see it will all work. So if you click open, you can see that it will open, and you see you don't see your bus. You click that and you see your bus. Now we can make a close button for this, but if this gets to 10 likes, I will make a part 2 on everything else, like a close button, more customization, and how to make it so you can spawn multiple buses.